potential kind of scalability. So if you hit the black holes, then that game could be theirs. But for Nigma, they're the ones that can secure every objective early.
Check for a second one inside of their jungle. They're going to place that one. That's going to be spotted and potentially really punished by Weehaw. He attempts to go for the kill, but Zibe, he's level 6 here. Weehaw, he's got to be careful in his aggression. He's going in deep. He's going to get purged up. The ultimate, it's going to come out soon from Amer, but they do have to relocate. He's got backup, and that's going to come in from Miracle. Both the supports going to die pretty fast on the side of High Coast, but Kuro's already dead. Supreme, he is strong. Can they actually help him out here? It allows him to be able to be in front of certain towers that are out of position, but still be there for the team.
I love that it lets you set up and save the fast TP for your teammates. That's the biggest thing for me. Yeah. It always lets the 3-second TP on the front line. And Miracle, diving in.
Zibe, he's definitely going to be dying here, but GH is going to get low, ulted up by Era. They need a little bit more, but he's so fast because of the Shukuchi, as now they're looking to be able to force Charlie. Actually, he's already used his ultimate, so never mind. He's just going to die. Exorcism will clean up on Kuro. Does Supreme feel good enough to run into these three? Doesn't look like it.
Recharge gives you spell amp. It actually is an insane amount of damage that does come out as Jesse top. The relocate catches him off guard.
Yeah, this is something that is kind of awkward. This relocate against and
actually showing his hero when he does stuff like that, because yeah, you're gonna get set up by like a fissure and a relocate almost every time. As now Zibe also a bit out of position.
Yeah, he tried to get a very aggressive laning ward out, but concerning, right? Because the Battle Fury Ursa, from my experience, man, this hero turns into a serious late game beast.
And he's already got the items to kind of counteract versus Weave. Like he has Basher already at this point. Miracle.
Oh, if he got a bash there, they might have been able to get the kill. Supreme pushed on the wrong side of the fissure here. He's in an awkward space. He's still got the Eula Scepter and Spirit Siphon. He's going to pop it now to be able to dodge the Sim like Charlie takes that damage instead. He still has the Aegis, and the Disruption is out there to be able to buy Supreme a little bit more time. Again, a charge comes through. Supreme, is he going to be able to get away? Hiding inside the trees. Spirit Siphon goes out immediately. Miracle pops that ultimate in order to break the Spirit Siphon. Still hoping to be able to chase out Supreme, but now an ultimate from Era. A silence of Fisher, but this time he's on the right side of it as he holds his ground. The spirits come back. He heals up. Weihaw's going to go down. Another Eula Scepter, buying him a little bit more time. A silence goes out because the team help him. Curl comes in with a big echo. That's going to take out Zibe, but Charlie back into it. Almost taking the Venomancer down. Oh no, he didn't get the kill before he died. He'll come back for a second life, but Era's low on health, and with a 1 versus 4, he's going to get kited around heavily. Charlie doesn't stand a chance on his second life.
I would like to see it removed from SNY. I'll be totally honest with you.
Okay, fair enough. That's an old school Dota player thing, yeah.
Well, just like the fact that you see people go back for SNY as like a 4th item just feels so weird, but you know, it works so well with a lot of these cores. This Era, they'll just swoop right in and assassinate him on the high ground. High Coast, like you mentioned, they want to just farm these BKBs. They're sacrificing a lot of ground.
Yeah, Era was positioned to break a smoke, but you know, he did break that smoke. The problem is Nigma literally moves so fast.
And they get the scan too, the successful scan up on top on Chesty. He needs to be careful.
Forward. Chesty.
He's gonna get relocated on.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, he's gonna go for the black hole right away with the midnight pulse. Oh, thank goodness Weehaw's here. That could have
just movements. And now Basher's finished up after that SNY very quickly.
GH are gonna go and try and get a fast kill onto him. The Weaver's here joining up, but Era's gonna be able to pick up that Invis rune. Might need a little bit more damage to finish off GH. He's burning, but meanwhile Supreme has been left behind. The Eula Scepter's right before the Fissure, but he's surrounded here. He's gonna pop his BKB, Spirit Siphon on out. He's healing a lot. GH is still alive, but Era's still trying to track him down. Can he actually get him? Kuro jumps in and bails out GH with a big enchant totem hit to stall up Era. GH is just too strong, apparently. He's just a little bit too tanky every time.
Cap, they used Exorcism, and now they have to run away from the fight. They also used Black Hole.
Oh my god.
Nigma's just gonna run away with the next 2 minutes or so. They're just gonna keep running at them. Don't let them get any space. They've got no damage. They've got no team fight.
And Roshan and Nigma, they're currently trying to take that Roshan away. His mind control just kind of jumps in, drops the ultimate immediately. In these last few seconds of Roche, they're looking to be able to take in, keep them out of the pit. High Coast going in. They do manage to get the Aegis, but this could be a potentially bad team fight. It's BKB, Black Hole going out, only catching 1 bow. Oh, Miracle got got bumped into it by Era. He pops his ultimate, but he was already low. He's gonna have to fight through on a second life. Charlie, his BKB is wearing out soon as the jump in from Weehawk relocate out over to the side. They actually go away. They're going back in because they know Charlie doesn't have his BKB anymore. The extra system though, they're stunned up. It's doing so much damage. Miracle had the cheese though. He pops that immediately. He's gonna get bumped back by, oh, they relocate back over to the other side of the pit, and they're gonna be back in the fight soon, but they may not even need him. Zimmy's gonna go for a last second disruption and TP out, but that is denied by Weehawk. Gets the Yule Scepter on him. Turn back out of his Supreme, but obviously his exorcism is gone. No more damage. Heiko's entire idea of team fights is that they have to be able to like bring people down 100-0, right? They're very committed, the big black hole. But if Nigma stretch out the team fight, the longer it goes, the more likely they are to win it. Abyssal Blade going out. Oh, but the Weaver is overwhelmed as the enraged Charlie just shakes off that disable. He doesn't fast push into bottom lane, but maybe they're waiting for Charlie to actually show himself, and show himself he does. They start off, lead up, immediately get the disable on him, throw every single disable they have in the book right at Charlie to make sure no chance of BKB, no chance of the enrage.
And that's 70 seconds. That was a good read by them. They had the catapult wave pushing in. They knew that all of Heikos was set up top. They just waited for that perfect swing, and now look at the damage. Era just gets completely eviscerated. Wind Waker your teammate, he just flies out of it in the funniest way possible.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen 2 Wind Wakers. I got to see one yesterday, only for a couple of seconds.
He's been silenced. Abyssal Blade back to be able to stop the Ursa. Now the follow-up disables. Now he's going to pop his ultimate, but he's already been charged. Now the black hole. Weehawk's coming as well. He jumps right in, headlong into the darkness. Done down. Or do I pop it beforehand, but the disable's going to connect with me after on my second, my second Charlie. Charlie in trouble? What is Charlie doing down here? He's got his BKB. He's gonna have to use it soon as he pops the enrage first. And now he's just dead. Why though?
I'm sensing.
Yeah, as you say, with the Venomancer dead, and then he's got spider legs on top of it, his mobility, there's such a massive difference for him. They're going to try and burst down Supreme, but he's got a fresh BKB in the black hole. He managed to get the Weaver while the guy who's being addressed. Io, GH managed to get off the cheese, and the Weaver's not dead yet. He managed to get off the time launch, pushing himself away as GH does the same with the tether. Now the ultimate comes out for the Venomancer as they're focusing down this death problem. The Spirit Siphon's keeping alive with the Ult Scepter as well. He's healing up so damn much. Weehawk double in, refresher, back and forth with the Astral Step. Going on to the Ursa. Ursa almost dead. He pops in range, tries to go for a DP up, denied by the Ult Scepter. You're not going anywhere, Big Bad Bear. As he turns around, goes for the guy that does manage to get him killed before he finally falls. Era, TP away. Do they have a disable? They do. They've got the Void Remnant. They snap him out of his place.
For double once he gets that refresher.
Supreme, they're going to lead off on him. Just poking, seeing if Supreme or anybody from Heikos can be pulled out of position. Miracle, he's going to be spotted here. He does have a double damage. He's a missile bladed, but they do have the Ult Scepter in the black hole. It's going to be able to catch him. GH, can they save him? They're not going to go for it on the first life, but he uses Tether, but it doesn't actually bail out Weehawk. Meanwhile, the second life of Miracle is going to come into play with the Ult Scepter. Stop the Shukuchi. Can they get the silence afterwards? They get a bash head of silence and an Abyssal Blade. The Weaver's dead. That hit does a lot of damage as he's going to re-get his ultimate off thanks to the bulldoze, making that disable not last very long. Should be able to keep the chains done pretty easily. Now with Charlie here, Miracle's got to be a little bit careful. He was hoping to be able to kill that Spirit Breaker. He does pop his ultimate, turn around, pops him real quickly, but now he's been silent.
Charlie's being slowed up.
Yeah, he's dealing with this Venomancer. You said this is a hard game for Charlie to be able to play. The Venomancer's allowed to be in his face constantly. They do manage to get the scythe onto Miracle, but he quickly shrugs it off and is able to get his Shukuchi away. This Scotty is slowing things down incredibly. The Wind Waker away goes Mind Control as Miracle looks to be able to chase him down again. BKB activated, TP out. Chessie, no! The Abyssal Blade from Miracle catches him on the last half second here. Now Supreme, he's going to be run down as well. He's got the gem too, so he should be able to pick that one up, even if it takes a little bit to kill. He tried to drop the gem off. Oh, he hit it. With a pseudo-second life of it, but
they're interfacing here.
They see an opportunity to be able to pick off GH. They might just have got him. Scythe Device goes out. The Aeon Disc immediately the Abyssal Blade, but it takes off the disable thanks to the status resistance. And Charlie, he just got bashed up. Now he's going to be Echo Slam, but he managed to get the enrage off. He's going to start focusing on a Miracle. On the side, they're going to be able to catch Weehawk here with the first black hole. He's already dead. Weehawk's going to go for the buyback. This is a must-win engagement. Nigma, they can close out this game now as Aaron turns around, goes to the charge, but he's caught. The Fisher pulls him down into the grave as Supreme. running away with the exorcism. They got to be careful of Chessie, though. He doesn't have the mana for a second black hole, but maybe he does now. Losing black hole a second too late. Doesn't catch Miracle. And now Chessie, he's going to be ripped apart by Miracle. All that damage going out, but they might be able to kill GH. They do. 2 minutes on the clock for one, but GH, he's able to buy back and immediately come to this fight. Oh no, it's just too much. They know Supreme cannot hold this any longer. Not with Charlie dead, not with the last black hole used. That is it for High Coast. Nigma, a hard-fought Game 1 victory for them.
Present for this as well. Can we run the clip, please?
What?
Have a look.
No, let's just get into the game.
That's a weird meme to come up with. And now the wildest thing is that Kyle literally believed that Shadow Poison blew up trees. What? Back into the game.
At least you get to tune into this.
5-man, run at you. Zibe, he's going to be the victim of a clash on the dire side thing. Miracle's going to be able to claim some first blood.
So this bottom tower, like this is just dead now from High Coast. Charlie, he has to just book it. I don't want to see him stick around here.
Why is Charlie here?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, he broke the tree. They're going to mass TP in. Maybe they can actually fight this, even if they don't have the Pango. The jump in, they're going to pop out, immediately try and burst down Supreme, and they do manage to get him with the Wukong's command, creating some serious havoc. Charlie is blocked out. Kuro positioned himself. Unfortunately, there was a hole that Charlie was able to get himself through. A kick, GH, long range, get it hit off. Oh my God. It makes it all the way. Rolls him down. What a long range kick from GH. Zibe. Is he going to die as well? They do have the stun follow-up here from the Monkey King. Zibe gets off his ultimate. Oh, caught inside the brambles. Miracle is able to jump himself away. Another roll-in is able to finish him off. They're running out of damage here as sadly the ultimate is down now from Era, and he's out of mana. He doesn't have a Shadow Realm. All he's got is Cursed Crown. That won't protect him any soon.
Oh, too, like, he probably will die here. They're going to focus everything on him, but that's a kill it's just I mean, if they even get him, are they going to be able to finish him?
He does kick out. But now Supreme. Fairy Fire, the Void Remnant catches him, pulls him back. He's gonna have his Blink Dagger very soon. All of a sudden, he can really start fights for them. They're gonna jump onto the Viper here with GH rolling across the scene here, kicks them back into Miracle, will pull him a little bit deeper. He is stuck, and the Quagmire here is now a mid-aggressive board. Should have spotted the smoke. Charlie will back up at the perfect time. Maybe, or maybe he doesn't back up far enough away. The Orchid plus double damage. That'll make short work of him. At this point, they have to know that. Really, as a response to disruption, been trying to buy a little bit of time here. The TP in from Supreme is going to be guarded by the Glyph. The Viper is here. Got a good wrap. They are sandwiching, and they managed to get a beautiful silence out from GH. 3-man silence with the ultimate on all of them. Chessie, he's going to have to bail this out with a Rolling Thunder for the Dream as he rolls on through everybody. Supreme is hoping to be able to get the kill out of GH before he dies. GH rolling off the map. He does not live through the multitude of poison that comes in for the Shadow Poison. And make sure they bring... Oh, God. He's
Chessie, don't walk up.
Seriously, man. Zibe wasn't willing to deward that. Zibe was willing to try and throw another sentry down, and Chessie tried to follow up that initiation with a Blink Rolling Thunder. Does hit some of the heroes, but nobody from High Coast is really nearby as they've lost Zibe. Supreme going to be covered by the Blood right here, but GH is rolling in. Kuro's scouting him out. They might just be able to find more. It's going to be Chessie. He rolled back into that vision, and Charlie ripped away. Now the initiation, the Dragon Tail terrorized, beautiful, but there's still a 2-man foe, but they're getting ripped apart by this Dark Will. Just did so much damage. Read that one well. Rage is now out, though, and Chessie could potentially chase him down here. The Rolling Thunder is going to hit him, and Miracle. He's still at the Infest. They're going to try and go for the silence off of this one, but the rest of the team isn't really following through. Now they're going to go for this Rupture. Charlie, he's going to be for the kill with a BKB, but there it is. He does manage to get the Infest. Kuro bails him out, and that's going to be a Rupture wasted. High Coast, this fight was never going to be theirs, as they're going to try and cover their tracks with the Blood Right. Era looking to be able to get away. The old Scepter on himself into the Shadow Realm, but jump forward here from Kuro, looking to be able to catch some more heroes as the Astral Step will finish off Era. They will find the extra +1. That's going to be Zibe.
You sought to bargain.
And that was High Coast's big fight. They have to win that one.
Like, I think they just needed to go with some gusto, you know? I don't like the fact that they're hesitating as now they're going to find themselves the one initiated on. The Rolling Thunder's not going to get off in time. He got silenced by GH. Now he can potentially die without getting it off at all, as Charlie will manage to get that one kill. In fact, they're getting a bit by bit terrorized. Maybe they're actually going to be able to run down. Yes, they can. The Rolling Thunder does come into play now. Knocks Kuro off his perch on the tree. Oh no, Nigma. They thought this is a point to be able to push their advantage, but it turns into utter disaster as Charlie. If they go all the way around, there's a chance that Kuro's in the position to be able to break this. Mamid to catch Weehaw first, to terrorize it. Pump and fakes, doesn't actually go down. Instead, they use the Purge first, they jump in. Miracle, a big hit with GH coming in from behind. The back line immediately melts from High Coast as Charlie. He's got to do this pretty much all on his own with the BKB activated, but nobody from Nigma is really that low. They're going to turn around, manage to get Weehaw a little bit low here, but he's able to just invest and heal back up almost immediately. Chessie will manage to bring out Kuro, but he's got to help. As now, they do manage to have Zippe come in with a disruption, but the Orchid is a little bit too much with no BKB. The amp.
Precious bump.
As Chessie very boldly walks into the enemy jungle. Oh my goodness.
Managed to blink himself right away, but Supreme is currently being hunted by GH. He's going to be silenced, gets the kick out, misses the roll. There's the initiation from Kuro. It's going to be a little off the mark, though. So Rolling Thunder is going to look to be able to chase him down. He does have the life stealer inside, but they manage to get the stun onto Supreme before his BKB goes off. Now he's just going to be run down by the Astral Step. Charlie is not going to be here much longer, and neither is the rest of High Coast, it looks like. His Era is probably going to be taken
A few times now, save his life as Nigma, no slowing down. Arcane Rune on Miracle. Playing around this ward vision again.
That's a classic. The fight position goes toward the triangle. Well, it's not going to be alive. It's got nothing in it.
The quiver hit from the distance. I love it. As now the fight position, Kuroki has a defusal as well. That will be problematic for a lot of High Coast heroes as Era.
Yule Scepter, GH, as a result, is going to roll up into the high ground. He does have the BKB, so that'll be simple for him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They do get out onto the map, but not for long. As Nigma, they're not afraid of taking a team fight 4 versus 5. They don't necessarily need Miracle. They're going to be able to EH. He doesn't quite get him as the BKB fails, but the Lifestealer catches up to him. Charlie being chased. They got to somehow get something between Charlie and his Lifestealer, but nobody can get away. It's Chessie. He's going to be batted around like a cat with a ball.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Nigma effectively has 5 cores now at this point with the way that they've played this.
An attempt, but Rage already going down. Miracle is in pretty deep here, but the Rolling Thunder isn't anywhere close. He's going to pop his BKB. They're going to take out the supports pretty easily, even pulling the Viper outside of his fountain here potentially. Chessie did do a lot of work with that Rolling Thunder. They're going to try and dissimulate back as Mind Control sits on the front lines with the BKB, knowing that his tank is enough to be able to stand up to all of his damage. His poor old Era tries to get into the back line with this Dark Will. It doesn't last for long, and Chessie, he'll be claimed up last. Charlie sitting there in the fountain waiting for the Wukongs to wear out so we can try and chase down some of these heroes, and they do get Kuro thanks to the vision there. Tier 4s are out though. They just do not have anything to stop Weehaw with this Desolator Armlet tearing through the throne. He turns back and then just realizes, screw it, let's just hit the buildings, maybe hit Charlie. I'll make up my mind eventually here as High Coast will lose the series here to Nigma. They put up a good fight for game 1, but game 2 just proved